Welcome to Auto Mojo Radio, where John, Lynn, and Jim offer automotive news, reviews, and maintenance advice. I want to thank General Motors for fixing me up with this GMC Sierra Denali truck to drive this week. It's been restyled for 2019, and it's not just a rehash of the Chevrolet Silverado. It has its own distinctive styling this year, at least on the outside. Now, underneath, it shares all the technology of the Chevrolet division trucks, and the capabilities, engines, things of that nature are all pretty much the same as the Chevrolet. But the outside and some of the trim features are distinctly different for GMC Sierra. We got the C-shaped headlights and LED quad headlamps. We got these big fog lamps down in here. Got chrome-plated tow hooks. The Denali has a very distinctive front chrome grille. It's big and bold and right in your face. And one of the cameras, as you'll notice, is right here in the middle of the grille. A real convenient place to see things right in front of you, and also to kind of damage it real easy in an accident. Where the Silverado has the front fenders actually overlapping the front bumper or front fascia, you can see it's distinctly different on the GMC Sierra. The sheet metal on the GMC pickup is definitely different than it is on the half-ton Chevrolets, with flares over the fenders, stampings in the door to give accent lines to make the truck look longer and bolder. And on the rear you can see there's almost a dually style flare on the rear bed panel for the tire to sit under. Our Denali has the power deploying running boards on it. One of the issues I'm having, and I've washed this truck several times, is the dirt seems to remain in the treads on the runners. There is a tremendous amount of space in the rear seating area of a Denali crew cab and pretty decent under-seat storage. The 60/40 seats allow you to have cargo storage on one side and a passenger on the other, and you got a nice flat floor for putting things on. The seats fold down easily, and you end up with a very comfortable, very wide rear seat. In the big front cabin on the GMC Denali, we'll find heated and cooled leather seats with 10-way power operation and a power-operated lumbar support, so you can get a pretty comfortable position behind the wheel. The wheel is tilt and telescoping. It's manually operated, and all your gauges and controls are easy to find, easy to read, and easy to reach. As with any vehicle, the infotainment system's pretty much the centerpiece of the interior, and GMC has done a good job with the MyLink system in this one. You've got multiple screens with multiple functions: Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a split screen for entertainment and navigation. You can go over here, you got cameras, of course your other service apps you can get, trailering system apps, and then My GMC. What's really interesting is the cameras, because you got multiple camera views. Now right now we're on the backup camera with a bird's eye view, but you can go to a forward only camera, a rear camera, different angles, magnified front and rear, a kind of unique bird's eye perspective of the vehicle, front and rear, and then the trailering camera, which lets you see a pretty good view of the front and back of the vehicle as you're maneuvering. And then of course the hitch camera, which looks right down on the trailer hitch. And then on the second page you can add or remove the different guidelines. Okay, so it's all pretty unique and gives you a pretty good view out the back of the vehicle, or the front of the vehicle for that matter. Through the GM MyLink system, you can load your profile into your phone, and then when you get into another GM pickup, you can actually load that profile back into that vehicle through your sign-in, and it will be configured exactly the same as the one you primarily drive. So that's a pretty good deal. GMC spent a lot of money on engineering and designing this new tailgate, and a lot of money on advertising and promoting it. It's really unique. It's what they call their multi-pro or pro multi-function tailgate. It's got two sections that'll give you 6 different positions. The upper button on the tailgate releases the top section. You can fold it down for a little workbench. If you want to store some stuff up here and you need a backstop, this folds up. Okay. The lower button drops it in a conventional fashion, So you've got a normal conventional tailgate. You reach under there and hit the top button. It drops that down. You can fold the step down. Okay, you got a step to get into the bed, or you got a nice bench to sit on. It's a shame they didn't put some cup holders in here. Fold it up, 1, 2, 3, and it's all ready to go again. Also, for this year, GMC on the Denali offers a carbon fiber bed. The bed comes with 12 separate tie-down points in it, each good for 500 pounds. You can get the factory spray-in bed liner. It's got the best-in-class bed capacity of any half-ton pickup on the market right now. There are several different engines available on the GMC Sierra pickups. A 2.7-liter 4-cylinder, a 5.3-liter with dynamic fuel management, a 6.2-liter with dynamic fuel management, and coming soon is a 3-liter Duramax diesel engine for it. It's an inline 6-cylinder. You can get either the 8-speed or the 10-speed transmission, depending on the engine option you pick. And it's in 2- and 4-wheel drive, and the 4-wheel drive has either a single-speed or a dual-speed transfer case if you pick the X31 off-road. The GMC Sierra pickup comes in several different body styles, trim levels, starting at about $29,000. This truck, as it sits right here, pretty well dressed out in the Denali options, 4-wheel drive with the 2-speed transfer case, sticker priced at $68,000. That's pretty much normal for a truck in this class these days. That's the 2019 GMC Denali.